Hard to find sleep when calamity colors the block. Hard to draw peace when bodies outlined in chalk. My hood was full of dead ends. Seen cemeteries full of dead friends who used to be roses. Dreamt of rising up from Inglewood, strangled by a thorny system. Did we ever stand a chance? I remember standing on the corner of Crenshaw and Slauson, close to withering away, uprooted by unruly classrooms. Overcrowding found me lost in a face of sea. Gambled my future on mediocre averages, the odds against me. Funding funneled through pockets that never reached us. How could they teach us on secondhand salaries? We saw instructors get replaced with the seasons. Doomed to a perpetual fall, we fell behind. Miseducation, a slow decline. And they promised no child would be left behind. But what about Lorenzo? What about Derek? What about me? My mind was a hungry wolf amongst sheep, the way she sought food she wasn't getting. How many futures have starved in these halls? I would have been swallowed by fall if poetry didn't spring me to life. I was always running like Luis Rodriguez until it provided me a place to rest, a place to rise. I modeled myself after the classics. Watched Dunbar transform into a scholar from a slave, so I retired my mask and chains. Heard Walt Whitman's barbaric yelp and declared, I too am not a bit tame. Poetry gave my untranslatable thoughts a lane. Mama Maya told me why the caged bird sings, so I knew sharing my story would help me get free. I've seen roses rise from the concrete like Pac, so when I see my students struggling, I can't let them stop. It's been nearly a decade since I graduated high school, and I hear the same story like the records on a loop. When will we demand that enough is enough? When will our students' educations and futures be unchained from their cuffs? Sing, caged birds, reform, resist. Rise up, roses. We will persist, planting poems in the cracks of concrete meant to break our backs. Let's prove education is the sharpest form of attack.